Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a matchup of two QBs who have seen each other plenty of times in the NFC South. It's Cam Newton versus Drew Brees. Now let's get you out to Bank of America Stadium for this matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a matchup in the NFC South as we join you from Bank of America Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Yes, it's easy to get up for games like this. When you play a divisional opponent, you know it means really twice as much as playing somebody outside your division. You want to win your division to get to the playoffs. You're playing against a team that you drafted and designed your plays to beat. This is going to be fun to watch.
And Graham Gano looks ready to get this one underway.
The Saints are ready to run back this kick.
With that kick, we're underway. He'll take it from the 4. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Taking the field now is Super Bowl 44 MVP Drew Brees, who was fabulous that night down in Miami when he defeated the Indianapolis Colts.
Drew Brees can move around the pocket about as much as any quarterback in the NFL and keep his eyes down the field and make throws. He is outstanding at doing that.
First down at the 28. Brees with the handoff. And Ingram's marked down after a gain of 9.
It's always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Second and short following the run. Throws the pass. The catch is made.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
This play set up by the long gainer.
He'll throw it over the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
Hills shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Second and 3. Gets the handle here. Gets about 9.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Got a flag down here.
The defense accepts the penalty. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. 1st and 20. Makes the catch in open space.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's the first snap after the big play. Flip to the outside. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play and they stopped it.
Second and 13. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
The Panthers guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of 3 on the play. Coming to the line at the 18. 3rd and long. Colston has the reception. Coleman's there to take him down.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With its zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got in this last play.
Should be an easy one here. And he puts it through for 3. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And this is Whitaker running it out. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Carolina Panthers are led onto the field by their leader, quarterback Cam Newton, who led them to the division title just a season ago.
Well, when you look back to that 2011 draft, Cam Newton was the first player picked, and I think we can all say now he was worthy of it. What a career he's had so far in 3 years.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 25. Has Olsen. Tackle made by Browner that time.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
Setting up now at the 45. First and 10. And here's the throw. Cam Newton throws it down the field. This offensive lineup often will feature the tight end in a prominent role, and that means Greg Olsen.
Yeah, Greg Olsen from Wayne Hills High School in New Jersey, coached by his father, Chris Olsen. Terrific high school college player. And how about this? He's a terrific NFL player also.
Second down and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They come to the line at the 31-yard line. Stewart lined up in the backfield. First down at the 31. Ted Ginn takes it in.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
That short pass play picked up 6. It's now second down and 4. They'll go shotgun here. And it's caught by Stewart. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20. First down at the 20. Newton to Olsen.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Panthers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Second and short. Newton, handoff. And that gains
1. First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Only 10 yards to go to the end zone. So first and goal to go. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Foster's there that time for the tackle. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The ball is just 3 yards out of the end zone. Goal line defense on the field. Second and goal from the 3. Stewart's power surge. Touchdown. Phil, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
Shoot, touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
The Panthers with the PAT to come. And the point after is good. Newton's going to look on now from the sidelines. That last drive, he contributed more than 50 yards in the air. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Saints bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. First down at the 27. Out to Watson. And it's Roman Harper who makes the tackle.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Second down, even after the completion.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Colston's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
When the football's in the air, the receiver on the curl route has to see it and come back towards the quarterback. That's what he did that time. That's why they got the completion.
Drew Brees has it under center. The Saints have it at the 44. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Coming to the line at the 45. First and 10. C.J. Spiller. Tillman's the one who made the big stop.
Saints offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Inside the 50.
Second and 11.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees, and it falls incomplete. He gives this team a threat on the outside. Wide receiver Brandon Cooks.
Every receiving core needs a receiver like Brandon Cooks, a guy that can play outside and or play inside of the slot. Fast, shifty, and somebody you have to back up on because he is that quick.
The Saints come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Heaving it down the field.
But they can't connect. They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly, and this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time, and the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
The Saints will punt the football. And he punts it, and it's going to sail out of bounds, trying to play kick away from that dangerous returner. The Saints defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Panthers approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. First down at the 25. Browners all over that offense and brings him down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second down and 11.
Stewart's handed the football.
On the offensive side, if it's third and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
On the way, third down.
One quarter complete, and defense has been the story thus far. Back after this. We're now about to begin quarter number 2, and how much pressure do you think these offenses are feeling right now to open this game up, partner?
Jim, I'm going to go back to when I played. The longer you go in a game without having success, I think it makes you tighter and you lose confidence on the offensive side. So they need something here to get them off to a quick start and get them feeling good.
Third down on the way.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
The Panthers have to punt the football. He wants to return this one. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
The Saints know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Saints come to the line in a tight game here in the second quarter. The score's 7-3. The Saints will take the snap from the 40. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. He's tackled right at the 48.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
It'll be 3rd down. Mark Ingram carries the football. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Ingram's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. C.J. Spiller. And quickly in on the tackle.
Spiller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd down. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. They'll run it here. Spiller off the left side. Tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Spiller's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
Set up now at the 37.
First down at the 37. Slashing to the right side. Robinson's marked down at the 34.
Robinson's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Breeze got it in the gun. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Well, he dropped the football, and there's no doubt why he dropped it. You have to look it in.
Third and 7 following the incompletion. Breeze from the shotgun. Mark Ingram with the reception.
Oh, I loved it when I was a quarterback, throwing screens or throwing short passes to the running backs and watch them catch it and get those big yards. It was awesome to get cheap yards like that.
Breeze completion percentage 70% on the day. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. False start on the offense will set them back. It's first down as they head to the line.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. Spillers taking the handoff.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
Spiller's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second down here after that run play.
Robinson's in the backfield. Single back set.
Quick drop back. Ran, touchdown, Saints.
Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
The Saints line up for the extra point.
The point after try is in the books. The Panthers' return team is in position. Perhaps they can run one out pretty deep and shift the momentum. The score's 10-7.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Runs up to grab it at the 4. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Panthers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You put this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
The Panthers snap it up at the 26.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. To the ground. Hawthorne's all over the ball carrier.
The Panthers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Now looking at third down.
The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. Feeds him again.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
It's becoming evident here, partner, that this defense has done quite a job so far and is ready for this occasion. I know it's only the second quarter, but they've dictated the pace of this one.
You are right. I know it's early in the game, like you said, but so far the defense is winning the battle, and I think we kind of expected that coming into today's game.
All set to punt here.
Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Has 12 on this play. The Saints have gone up top all day, Phil. Bree's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
First down at the 24. That's dropped by Colston, who couldn't bring it in.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Ingram lines up in the backfield.
Second and 10. The defense gets the sack.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
Third down now.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Breeze in shotgun formation. Benjamin Watson makes the grab. That's his third catch of the day. The Saints are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Breeze been on the mark to this point.
He has. He's one of the better throwers in the NFL. When you give him time like he's had here so far today, he is going to put it right on target.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
And Ingram's got it on the handle. In on the tackle.
Second down here.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun.
Secures it with two hands.
On his way.
And in for the touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Saints now will tack on the extra point. It's good. The Saints defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. Again, takes the hit and is brought down.
That return's good for about 24.
Benjamin's ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done.
Newton takes a look now from under center. First down at the 29. Surveys.
Newton hooks up with Greg Olsen. Third catch today so far. The Panthers have relied on very good play out of their tight end position so far. Olsen's been a big target, and he's making some big plays.
Oh, he is making some big plays. And any time when you have a tight end good, and just remember this, he is the closest receiver to the quarterback, so his chances of catching the football, they go up, and he's taking advantage of it.
First down here after the completion. From the gun, Newton looking across the middle. That's a gain of 6.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Second and 4 coming up. Stewart is in the backfield. The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. Looking to go down the field here, and he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The line of scrimmage, the 35.
Third and 4. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle. This will be a field goal try for Gano. The field goal attempt is good. It's good. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
The Panthers getting ready to kick it off. And no return here, so Breeze will start this drive from the 20. Breeze heads to the huddle. His first half performance to this point has been magnificent.
It has. It's really been almost flawless, just so precise, so smart in his decision-making, and throwing the football right on target.
First down at the 20. Looking long to Colston. Second down after the incompletion. Run it with Mark Ingram. He's into the open. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First down at the 30. Down the field. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Kuechly with the takedown of the quarterback.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Breeze lines up in the pistol. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. This is third down. The Saints come to the line. First down marker at the 40. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller. Timeout's called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. They're set to punt it away now. Again, will try his return. Tackle down at the 47.
The Panthers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Saints defense comes out for the start of a new drive after allowing a field goal the last time.
Jim, they hope to play better this time. You take the information that you learned from the last drive and go out there and correct some of those mistakes.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And they get the sack.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Olsen's marked down after a gain of 4.
Not surprised at all to see this hurry-up offense in a situation like this. You got to be the aggressor, and this offense is definitely being the aggressor. Well, in a situation like this in the first half, fourth down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it, but fourth and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Coverage team won't get a chance this time as it bounces into the end zone. The Saints offense definitely has it in gear, but Phil, their defense keeps giving up these same scores, so it's got to be very hard for this offensive unit to stay confident because they know they can't stop them on the other end.
Well, you know what they're thinking, hey, our defense stinks today, and they're right, boy, it is having one rough day, but the offense is rolling. So when the offense is rolling, keep it moving. Keep throwing the football to the open guy, and the offensive line, they've been tremendous. No reason to think that they can't go out there and have another good drive.
Breeze from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
That's second down coming up. Breeze in shotgun formation. And it's thrown incomplete.
Long way to go in this game. No reason to panic right now, and I don't think the offense will. They'll call a nice conservative play here.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Breeze going to be in the pistol here. C.J. Spiller. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Everybody's back out on the field now after that defensive timeout. They're in punting formation. Again, we'll try and return this one. Gains 16.
The Panthers know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Panthers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Newton takes it from the shotgun. An open lane. Newton's going to slide and avoid the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
The 31. Here we go. The Panthers snap it at the 31. Running room. Dixon's there to take him down. The Panthers have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. This will be a field goal attempt from 41 yards out. And the kick is good for 3.
Phil, how about the kick here before the intermission? What does that do for this team?
Well, Jim, I think it puts them in a good frame of mind. It was a good drive by the offense, so that's got to give them confidence. And anytime you're close going into halftime, you got to be happy about that.
The Saints getting set to return the kickoff.
They'll take it at the 20.
The Panthers defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And Ingram's tackled down after a gain of 2. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Panthers are down right now, but they have to feel like they're still in it. The Saints deserve to be ahead, but we'll need to put together another strong half. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Panthers now late in the first. Stewart's looking for room to run, and he'll go for a score. Panthers go up by 4. Saints take it early in the second. Quick throw, and Ingram gets the pass. And that connection will lead to a gain of 24 yards. Sticking with the same drive, on the slant, Breeze will connect with Cooks, and he'd cap off the 9-play drive with a TD. The Saints go up by 3. Saints with the ball midway through the second. Here the pass is completed into coverage, and this play will go for 6. Saints push the lead to 10. So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to Bank of America Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started.
The Saints getting ready for the kickoff.
With this kick, the second half is underway.
And this is Whitaker running it out. And the tackle's made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Saints defense had a strong first-half performance, and here they are to begin the third quarter, once again trying to make the stop and turn things over to their offensive unit, Phil.
Anytime you have a strong first-half performance, what do you look for in the second half? You've got to be alert on the defensive side, look for something that's different, but more importantly, look for that trick play, maybe a flea flicker, a double move by a wide receiver. Don't get caught in a situation like this on the defensive side.
The third quarter begins with this play. And a gain of 4.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Newton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap.
Handoff to Jonathan Stewart.
And pick up about 4.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. They'll go ground.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The Panthers take it from the 43.
And Gallette's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Newton in shotgun formation.
Running room. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
It's third down coming up. Looking at every option.
And it's incomplete.
The Panthers really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And it'll be Nortman back to punt. And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. And, of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
First down at the 20. Mark Ingram carries the football.
got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of 3 on the play. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Throws the pass. Watson's got the catch and the first. That's reception number 4 for him.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Breeze completion percentage, 60% on the day. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Now 1st and 10. Got the completion. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
The Saints offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Breeze from the shotgun. It's caught by Cooks. And that's a gain of 10. The Saints have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Breeze done everything he can to keep his team on top.
He has been so efficient here today. Very smart making decisions. And when you put those two things together, that's why your football team is winning.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
The Saints from the 37. Coleman's got the catch and the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row. They come to the line at the 31-yard line.
The Saints snap it at the 31.
They'll go ground. And Ingram's tackled right at the 28. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Handoff. And straight ahead, Spiller. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Spiller's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Breeze all by himself in the backfield for this snap.
3rd and 3.
Makes the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down at the 20. Still on his feet.
Second down following that incompletion.
Breeze in shotgun formation. Got the completion.
Saints in the end zone. Touchdown. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
The Saints line up for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
And no return here, so Newton will start this drive from the 20.
The Panthers stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around, making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Saints with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 20. Handoff made. Stewart's taken down at the 25.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 5 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. Toss to the outside. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
First down at the 36. Gets about 4 yards that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
2nd and 6 coming up. Newton's going to take it from the gun. The Panthers get a first down.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down here. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The give. And he's brought down by David Hawthorne.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down now.
From the gun, Newton. And picks up about 3.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
Third down and 4. Scans the field. Newton can't find the target, and it's incomplete.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
The Saints came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. And Ingram's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And Ingram's tackled down after a gain of 7. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Watson set now, split out wide to the left. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Ingram's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The Saints take it from the 28. And it's a completion to Watson.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets the completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's second down and 8 following the completion.
That wraps up the third quarter here in downtown Charlotte. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the fourth. The Saints offense tries to continue some momentum, still possessing the football as the final quarter gets underway. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Ely's the one who made the big stop.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Third and 10 coming up. Breeze lines up in the pistol. The Saints take it from the 28. Got a
big lane. Breeze will slide here and in the play.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Thomas Morstead will punt this one away. Again from the 16. Gains 18.
The Panthers love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Panthers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Saints go with the dime formation here on defense. The Panthers have it at the 34.
And the flag is down. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Dixon's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Second and 4 coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Panthers have it at the 39.
Makes the catch in the open field.
That's his first reception today.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
At the 45-yard line. The Saints defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
He's got a little bit of daylight here. Newton won't risk a hit here as he slides to end the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Second and 3 coming up. Newton in shotgun formation. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
On the way, third down.
The Panthers need to get to the 35 to pick up a first.
Dropping back 3. Cotchery's got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Heading to the line at the 22.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Newton's back in shotgun formation.
And a flag comes out.
The defense will take the penalty.
Coming to the line at the 32.
Thought I saw a little flinch right there, and it's going to push the offense back 5 yards.
Coming to the line at the 37.
The Panthers from the 37.
Greg Olsen has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day. The Panthers have had a big target in the middle of the field today. Olsen's been a big target across the middle of the field.
You said it right. They depend on him. He's one of the best in the NFL. And when you're one of the best tight ends in the NFL, they are going to find ways to get you the football.
2nd and 10 coming up. Stewart lined up as the single back.
The Panthers from the 22. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
And gains about 1. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Second and 9.
Here's the handoff.
Wide to the left.
The Panthers defense now trying to keep him out of the end zone and prevent this game from tightening up.
Well, let's see if they can keep him out of the end zone. This defense, when the offense gets inside the 10-yard line, they have not been very good. We'll see if they can change that here and make a play.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one.
Halfway through the 4th. Gets the handle here.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
The long drive continues.
First and goal. They feed it to him one more time. Touchdown.
drawing close. Well, the offense puts up the touchdown, and now, Phil, it's kind of out of your hands if you're the quarterback of this team. You've got to rely on your defense to step up and make some plays.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you get tired of hearing about the defense, and they're always talking all the offense needs to do this. Now the tide has turned. Let's see if this defense can get out there and get it done.
Jonathan Stewart with the football. And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Panthers getting ready to kick it away.
Murphy's going to run this one out. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line.
The Panthers defense, Phil, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punt?
Well, they feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Saints in quite a battle here in the fourth. The score's 24-19. The Saints snap it at the 26. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Saints coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Second down and 1. It's Colston with the grab.
That picks up 11. That's his third catch of the day.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Breeze now completed 4 in a row.
The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense.
First down and 10.
Breeze with the handoff. And Kuechly in on the tackle.
When you're leading the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Third down on the way.
The Panthers lined up in the nickel.
He has the grab.
Breeze. His job is to sell that play fake, and boy, did he do it that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the completion.
At the line of scrimmage, the 34. Drew Brees has it under center. And Ingram's met after a gain of 3.
That was a predictable play call here in the fourth quarter. You got a little lead, and you're trying to run the football to run out the clock, but the defense was ready and stopped it for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Mark Ingram carries the football. That's stopped by Roman Harper.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, coming with the counter run, and the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing, so you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
It'll be 3rd down.
Brees standing shotgun ready for the snap. Cooks has got it, and a first. That's his 4th catch of the day.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st and 10.
And Kuechly in on the tackle.
This will be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the game. We return out of the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter action.
Coming up to the line of scrimmage at the 11.
Second down and 10.
Gets it again. Harper's all over that offense and brings him down.
The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. This has been a long drive so far. They bring in the extra tight end. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. Should be what we call a gimme.
The kick is good.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Panthers line up, split backfield. The Panthers from the 32. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. Newton's got it in the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him. Tackle made by Bird that time. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
That's his 6th catch of the day.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get...
Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. So they come up with a big touchdown here in the late going. And now stage 2. They must get the 2-point conversion to tie the game.
Yeah, they got to get it done. I'll say this. Every team usually has 4 or 5 2-point conversion plays ready to go. We'll see which one the offense comes out with.
They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Panthers late in the game looking to get the ball back on the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. You're going for the onside kick, and you're trying to recover it. I think your chances are about 1 out of 10, and that time it was not on their side.
The Saints offense doesn't want to do anything to screw this one up at this point, Phil. They've got the lead, and they've got the football late in the game.
Wow, you're such a positive guy, Jim. I like that comment. Go down there and tell them that. Don't screw it up. But what do you do in a situation like this? I always like to try to draw the defense off sides on first down because they're anxious, and you can take advantage of that.
coming to the line at the 43.
First and 10. They'll run it with Mark Ingram. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. The Panthers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second.
The football is at the 38.
Second down and 4. C.J. Spiller. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The Panthers will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point.
After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. First down coming up.
Takes the knee. Takes the knee.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.